Christianity itself is in Scripture. That is us reading what the Bible says and the
So, being such a fundamental part of Christianity and being so difficult to explain, how do you square that circle? Because it's the first thing somebody has to understand, has to appreciate, because it's God after all, isn't it? And if the basic description of God is so convoluted, so tricky, so difficult to kind of analogize or explain, how do you kind of, don't worry, I don't bite. If you feel uncomfortable, you can just let me know. You'll see we're just learning from each other, we're just going back and forth. This is very kind of... Yeah, it's just too...
My sister.
Yeah.
You be careful.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Okay, sister?
This is what, I mean, if Uncle said, then...
I'm here supporting you, my sister. Don't worry about it. Standing behind you.
So, Leah, how important do you think logic is for us to understand, get closer to God, or even in our journey to God? Because I'm glad you said that, because without logic, we can't conceptualize what's around us, we can't understand ourselves, let alone the transcendent, isn't it? So something that's very fundamental in logic is something called the law of non-contradiction. It's just a fancy word of saying you can't have A and not A. You can't have Leah and not Leah at the same time, sort of thing. So, makes sense, isn't it? Can't have two contradictions. I can't say to you, you're speaking to me and not speaking to me. Or I'm here but I'm in Jamaica. So, if on the one hand you believe God is all-knowing, right? And Jesus, there's obviously several passages in the Bible where they ask Jesus, when is the hour? He says, no one knows the hour but the Father. So then, how do you square that circle? On the one hand, Jesus is God, but on the other hand, Jesus says he doesn't know. So what's your understanding?
Go for it.
Yeah,
we can have a conversation later.
Oh, she's deferred the question over to me, so I would answer. So the Greek word...
is our conversation finished? Because he comes to the Speaker's Corner regularly. He comes, you can see from his attitude, his demeanor. He's here every week, and it's just argumentations. It's more trolling. That's what it is.
Trolling, I want to answer. So the Greek word.
So it's up to you. We can have a conversation later, or
ladies and gentlemen,
there you go.
The Greek word is oidum. The semantic usage of that word in the holistic reading of the Bible, for example, 1 Corinthians chapter 2.
Because the Speaker's Corner. If it was somewhere else, then probably avoid all of this grandstanding.
To this poor lady. Let me answer your question. Let's engage with a dialogue. I'll talk about Jesus. You will talk about your Allah. Agreed?
So it's up to you. What do you consent with regards to this?
I will happily defend Jesus Christ if he happily defends Allah.
If you want to answer that one question for me.
Yeah, sure. So, in the passage...
And then after this, we come back to you, yeah?
Yeah, and then after that, we talk about your Allah.
So do you give him consent to then take over and hijack the conversation?
Yeah, about your Allah.
I'm happy to engage in conversation with you.
Yeah, that's fine. If you don't know, sister, you can just take me in. So, the Greek word in that passage is oidum. The semantic usage of that word holistically is to make known. For example, 1 Corinthians chapter 2, verse 2.
That's not why I asked her.
Yeah, you did.
Can you answer why I asked her?
So you said, how do we explain Jesus not knowing the hour if we predicate Jesus as God? God as being all-knowing should know the hour.
Answer that question.
Beautiful.
Then.
So the holistic reading of the Bible knows that the semantic usage of that word oidum is to make known. Jesus is not to make known the hour, it's not in his office by St. Augustine. So there is a difference in authority as it pertains to saying the hour.
So he does know the hour or he doesn't know the hour?
He does know the hour.
He does know the hour?
He does know the hour.
So when he's saying no one knows the hour but the Father, he was lying?
No, rather, if we appeal to the Greek just as much as you would appeal to the Arabic in your Quran, we find that the semantic usage of that word is to make known.
Right. So his response to that is when Jesus said, no one knows the hour but the Father, he did know.
No, rather, if you weren't
So you didn't know?
Rather, if you didn't strawman my position, my justification was in the Greek.
Okay, then reassert your position
So
then.
my position is the Greek word Edom.
Just repeating the same thing again.
Of the word,
Did he know or he didn't know?
He did. It was
He did know.
The Greek
So when
was-
he's saying
yeah.
no one knows but the Father,
Rather, he is saying it is to make known. So he possesses knowledge of the hour, but he is not to make known the hour.
so if somebody reads that, what impression are they getting from
So,
that?
although the impression is in fact he does not know the hour, if you read the Greek, hold on, like if you were to tell me there's an issue in your Quran and you would appeal to the Arabic, if we appeal to the Greek, we find that it is to make known, not in fact he does not know, therefore allowing for the possibility that Jesus Christ is God.
So you've referred back to the Greek. So you're saying that the English of the Bible is saying the opposite of what the Greek is saying.
I would hold to the position that
Just the same point. Is the Greek saying the opposite of what the English is saying? Because in the English he's saying no one knows. Greek you're saying, well technically I do know, but what was the translation you gave? Yeah, it's to make known. If you're able to give that translation, why is it not in the English? A lot of people are going to assume he doesn't know.
There's a difference between using the tetragrammaton and the semantic usage of the word. For example, we understand the hermeneutics.
That's not what I've asked, by the way. I'm saying, is there a complete disparity and a contradiction?
I'm telling you how you actually study manuscripts, okay? So
I'm not asking how to study manuscripts.
You are.
I'm saying, is there a disparity?
Do you know why
Is there a
he's asking
disparity between the English translation and the Greek? That's all I've asked
Bro,
you.
we're going a whole different.
No, no, bro.
With all respect, speakers going on. No, we speak to individuals. We speak to this little woman. Let's just engage with her.
But because I told Leah, I wanted to show you why. Yeah.
When
We
I
had a
answer this
countless discussion with this
he will
gentleman.
immediately
He doesn't
go
go
back
anywhere.
to you,
He doesn't
pose a question that you can't answer, but I can, and he will refuse to engage with me. So can we talk about
How did
Christ?
that make
Hold
sense
on.
to you?
Smile
His
to
response
Jenna.
then?
Smile to Jenna. Let's have a discussion.
How
about
did his
Christ.
response
We'll
make
dis-
sense?
He knows more than I do. I feel
Okay,
like.
so we'll discuss about
There's
Christ,
people that
and
know
let's
more than
talk
me. There's
about
people
your
that know more than him or you. But Leah, the thing is that
Oh, he's saying not to
when
come to learn
Leah,
Christian
when you
as well.
speak to me, I'll listen to you. When I speak to you, hopefully you listen to me. But imagine if in the middle of our conversation I start going to the crowd, aha, this is what they're saying. This is how it is. It's Smile to Jannah. I know your YouTube channel. Wow.
Yeah. You said young
It's
Bob. We both
it's
know each
this
other.
isn't
That's
a
nice.
this
Can we
isn't a
shake hands?
one-to-one
Now,
conversation.
I want to ask
This
a question
is
about your
a
Allah,
this is a
because I posed the
1
answer
to 20
against Jesus
conversation.
Christ.
That's all it is. That's the difference.
So can you not handle the answer?
It's not
Just
about
engage
who
with
has
someone.
more knowledge. It's about the fact that this individual's here every other week,
Do you want to have a
having arguments, having debates.
Okay, very
But with you, I
simply,
just wanted a conversation.
I want to talk about Christ.
Do you want to
then he
continue
can
maybe to the
defend
side or
Allah.
something?
Smile
Yeah,
to
that's fine.
Jannah is scared
you
of
can just go for
learned Christians.
Don't follow us.
Very simple. I
just come on.
am for Christ, sir.
Do you see?
Jannah, I want to have a discussion.
Because we're here, and
Smile
beca-
to Jannah,
and
I
because
want to have a discussion.
is that?
Yeah, we're having the discussion at the back. We're going to have a discussion at the back.
Look, I don't want to have a conversation with
I
you.
don't want you to convert Christians.
So you think?
Yeah, don't worry. But I don't want him to allow the
Do
possibility of that happening.
you consent to having him speaking on your behalf? Because
can speak on my behalf.
You wanted him to answer that question. He's done so, and then you said. You see, then you said you wanted to have a conversation.
So, ladies and gentlemen, we are seeing the intellectual dishonesty of the Dawah team, where he will not engage with learned Christians.
That's why
I am
even the
proposing the
cameras is-
following: discuss about Christ, then discuss about your Allah. Defend your faith after I defend mine. So engage with me. You asked a question, I'm answering
You're
it.
too desperate.
I'm not desperate.
It's cringe, actually.
I'm desperate for Christ.
It's cringe.
I'm desperate for Christ.
It's cringe.
I'm desperate for Christ.
I'd rather speak to sincere people, not
Are you-
insincere, rude people
You're
like yourself.
insincere.
She clearly doesn't want to speak with. She doesn't want to pass the buck
no one
on
wants
to
to have
you.
a shouting man right next to him. Imagine you don't want a religious nut job
Yeah,
next to you.
then walk away then.
Well, no, because I would see.
You
that
just
you
admitted
have
you're
no-
a. You just admitted you're a shouting man.
Hold on. I have no respect for a man who does not engage with learned Christians.
If you don't have
You
respect for
opposed
me,
a
walk
debate
away
against
then. Speak
David,
to somebody
and now
else
you're
then.
opposed a debate against me. You are supposedly a learned
You're
Christian.
too cringe.
Okay,
You're
so
too
I'm
cringe
too
for me.
cringe. Do I have substance?
No,
Did I give you an answer to
you're
your
not.
question?
No,
Okay, what was my answer?
it was a contradictory answer which didn't even deal
What
with
is
my
a
point.
contradiction?
You don't know what a contradiction
It's a
is.
P and not
So
P.
if I'm coming here and teaching you what a contradiction is,
Yeah.
on the other hand, you're saying, oh, you're going to convert her.
Simply,
Are you scared I'm going to convert her?
simply
Did
put,
we, are we
Did you say
converting
you're scared I'm going to convert her?
No. And this is that. This is Christian.
Why isn't he answering my question?
it's not the
This is
answer I gave him. I gave him the Greek.
Gentlemen.
So,
Yes,
SMILE2JANNAH,
yeah,
do you want to
he-
straw man my
he's-
position, or
yeah,
do you want to
no,
continue
you
arguing?
You had your
nothing.
chance and your answer was very poor.
Okay, what was my answer?
You don't know what your answer was.
No, he's nothing.
What is my
Watch
answer?
it back. You've got cameras here, you got a mic here.
I'm
Go
very
home,
scared.
study it, watch it back. If you're scared, then you shouldn't be speaking
I'm
to
not
me.
scared.
The police is over
I'm
there.
not
You can go
scared.
tell them how scared you
I'm
are.
not scared.
You just said you're scared.
I'm not scared. When did I say I was scared?
Didn't you just say you're scared
I'm
now?
going to smile to the Christian heaven. Now let's.
Okay.
Let's
Well, then
now
off you
discuss.
pop then, isn't it?
Off you.
Off you pop.
Jannah.
What do you mean?
Go
Off?
on.
I didn't say I'm
Wait,
smiling
you're-
all the way to
wait,
Jannah right now.
What's your name?
Doesn't matter what my name is.
SMILE2JANNAH. Now let's go back to the discussion. The Greek word is oidem. It's to make
Okay,
known.
I don't think you want to speak with
So that
all of this
means
drama,
it's
yeah?
not a disqualifier.
Okay.
Jesus Christ's divinity.
Where do we
Now, I
go
want to talk
without this
about
cringe
your
Christian
Allah
following me about?
SMILE2JANNAH, I want
Is
to
that?
talk about your Allah.
I know
who's
he's a
made
kid,
parts.
but where do we go? Because I want to have a fruitful conversation with Leah.
Child of concern
Is that?
to you, because then we can talk about your Sharia afterwards. So SMILE2JANNAH. I'm not irrelevant. The truth.
All right,
is
Leah,
irrelevant
should we
to
just come here
Muslims.
to the side? Is that okay?
SMILE2JANNAH.
I'm trying to have a chat with Leah, but yeah, sorry.
Continue, madam.
I wish to continue. Madam. I think I'm a madam as well. Yeah, how are you doing, SMILE2JANNAH? So,
Look, just a bit to the side, please.
Nobody should interrupt.
I just want to take
This
notes about
and
his
that.
debating skills. Go on.
Look, can you just step a bit to the side, please, and let her come through?
No, hold on.
Yeah?
Madam.
Okay, Leah, you can come through.
So, SMILE2JANNAH.
If you get uncomfortable or something.
Yeah. Sam Noah.
Hey, listen, I'll talk to you over there.
No, because the Christian woman's here and SMILE2JANNAH's here.
He wants views.
I'll give you
He wants views.
I don't want views, sir.
He wants his Christian friends to tell him how amazing he is because he's been here for time and he's got no results.
How long have you been here?
That's
and
the
you
thing.
failed to engage with any intellectual Christians. It's astounding.
So you're saying there's no intellectual Christians that have come to Speaker's Corner?
No, there's
That's a
none that
big
you
that's
would
a
be
big
afraid
insult.
to- no,
You admitted yourself I spoke to, was it Big Dave?
Yeah.
He's not intellectual.
Did you engage with him?
Yeah, so I didn't speak to him. There's no
Why
video
did you
up
not
of
engage
us.
with him?
So there's no video of us. So he's not intellectual.
There is a video of you
So
trying to.
he's
him
saying
trying to offer
everyone
a
who I've
So ladies
discussed,
and
any
gentlemen,
Christian I've discussed,
I want to talk about
any
Christ.
Christian I've discussed is non-intellectual. Bro, come on, man. Let me have a
Simply
conversation,
put,
man.
I
Just
will
sticking
defend
stuff on me.
Christ, Then I will attack Allah. Because I
So
know for
having
a fact
any
his
conversation
composite God
I'm having
is
with a
not
Christian,
metaphysically necessary.
every Christian that I've ever had a discussion, he's saying is non-intellectual.
It's the semantic.
I gave him
usage.
2-3 minutes to explain his stance. His stance was in the Bible where Jesus says, no one knows the hour but the Father. He's telling me, if you look at the Greek, actually, Jesus did know the hour.
It's to make known.
The question that I then have is, for the millions in attendance reading Bibles, and when they come across that verse and it says Jesus didn't know the hour, our friend, our intellectual interlocutor over here is saying, no, Jesus did know the hour. Oh, so do we take the English translation of the Bible, or do we take this
Ladies and
individual
gentlemen,
over
I will
here,
answer
this
your
troll
question.
over here?
Well,
Do we take him? Do we take what he says?
Just as much as Muslims would say that
What they do is they claim, I'll tell
the
you,
original Arabic.
ask him
I
who God is.
affirm that
Ask
the
him who
original
God
New
is.
Testament
They say
would
God
be
is the
found in
Father,
its fullness
the
in
Son,
Greek.
the Holy Spirit. Jesus, when he came, Jesus was a man. Jesus went to the toilet. Jesus forgot. Jesus was weak. Jesus got angry. He cursed the fig tree. The fig tree died. Yeah, he didn't know. So he's gonna tell us now, actually in the Greek text, Jesus did know. Okay, so Jesus was God as well. Okay, so we concede Jesus was God as well. So when Jesus died on the cross, did God die?
Yes.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen. He said God died on the cross.
Beautiful.
God is somebody that can be killed.
Yes.
God is somebody that can be hung to dry. God, yes, ladies and gentlemen. Is this the God that you're preaching to the people? Is this the God that's going to rescue you when you're in trouble? A God that can die. A God that's cursing fig trees. A God that says he doesn't know the hour. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the intellectual argument that he's bringing forward. And I'm saying this doesn't make sense at all. This is not worth it. When you're telling us go to the Greek, or the Greek says this, but the Bible says this.
Okay,
So the courtesy.
no one talks.
So the
Look,
courtesy.
he's here every week. I'm not addressing him. I'm addressing the people over here.
Brought up God needing to go to the toilet.
There are people that want to have a conversation with him, but yet he doesn't want to have a conversation with them. He wants subscribers. He wants views.
In the one person of
And I'm not going to entertain him with that, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not going to learn from somebody that's going to come and start shouting in my face, forcing in a cringe way. No. You don't just bring anybody here. Why doesn't he debate him? Why doesn't he debate him? Why doesn't he debate him that wants to debate him? Why doesn't he want to debate somebody that wants to debate? Why doesn't he want to debate somebody that wants to debate with him?
From the essence of Allah.
So you have to debate me. Yeah? I'm the only one that's here to debate. Other people want to debate him. Well, he's here as well. He's here as well. Well, 16, he shouldn't be on camera. You shouldn't be filming him then. If he's 16-year-old, if he's 16, you shouldn't be filming him. He's underage. Don't film him. He's underage. Now, apparently, ladies and gentlemen, his cameraman has said he's underage. So we shouldn't be engaging with underage people. That's what you said.
I said he's 16 years old, therefore you can.
He's underage. He's underage. He doesn't. His guardian doesn't consent that we speak to him. His daddy does not consent that we speak to him. Your dad hasn't consented that we speak to you. Apparently, you're underage. So that's it. You're underage.
You consent for me to be filmed? He's my dad.
Listen,
Is your dad? What does he look like?
these two should
He's a beautiful man.
adult enough to discuss.
But he's not. He's underage.
Okay, what is it? One moment.
Why are you giving him consent?
Well,
He's asking you for consent.
how old are you,
Who
sir?
are you to give him consent?
How old are you?
So, I am old enough to engage in a
Thank
marriage
you,
contract.
that's it.
He's old enough.
I'll take
Did
it.
he answer your question?
How
Did
old
he
are
answer your question?
Old enough.
You asked. How is so? You ask a child how old you are. I'm old enough.
To engage in a marriage.
He's old. How old are you? How old are you?
I should be able
How old are you?
engage in a discussion.
How old are you? You're his brother. Calm down. Calm down. Calm down.
So, smile.
Calm down. How old are you?
I will say
How
it
old
again.
are you, boy?
Your God is made of parts. Your God cannot be God.
It's evidence, and he knows what they're coming for.
I'm not here to debate children. I'm not here to debate children. I'm here to debate men. You come here, I'll debate you. You come here then. You come here then. You come here then.
You are here to
You come
debate
here then.
Jahils.
You come.
You are here.
If you're old, I'll debate you.
You are
I don't
here
debate children.
to engage
I don't
with
debate
Jahils.
children. I don't debate children. I don't debate. You said he's 16, bro. No, we can't have 16 on the camera.
When you don't have, very simply, he does not have to film it.
I'm a heckler today.
So, smile to Jannah.
What's going on?
Very simply, he posed the argument against Jesus Christ.
It's a joke.
I refuted it.
He's brought his whole family here, yeah?
Family. How Allah is made of parts. Now, smile to Jannah.
They can have 10 people, it's not going to make any difference.
Who is Jesus?
Jesus Christ is the eternally begotten Son of
Says
the
who?
Father.
Says who?
The Bible.
There you go. Debate with him.
No.
16-year-old.
Smile to Jannah. We're going to talk
16,
to
bro. He's
you.
underage.
How old do I
He's
have
going
to
to
be?
get us in trouble.
According to, does it matter?
Today I'm a
It does matter. It does matter. Not debating the 16-year-old. Not debating the 16-year-old.
He's running. Get down again. This is so running from a 16.
I'm running away from a child.
Don't touch me. So, smile to Jannah. Do you want to talk about your Lego set of God?
I don't want to speak to a 16-year-old child.
Okay, then you should condemn Aisha.
Bro,
for
give me
engaging in
space.
marriage
Give me
contract.
space. Don't get in my personal space. Don't get in my personal space.
So beautiful. So condemn Aisha.
So you can get
if you want to
past.
engage
Are you waiting for us?
Wait. So I want you to condemn Aisha if you
It's
want to
speaker's
engage
corner,
with me.
madam. I
want
think
you
you've
to
just.
condemn- I want you to
Stay out of my
condemn-
face.
I want you to condemn
Stay out of my
Aisha
face. My
if you
personal
want to engage
space.
with me.
Stay out of of my
Very
personal space.
simply,
Stay out of my
I want
personal
to
space.
condemn Aisha if he won't
Stay out of my
engage with a
personal space.
16-year-old.
Okay, that's fair.
So, condemn Aisha.
I'm not here to speak
I
to
will
children.
disengage with the discussion.
I'm not here to speak to children.
So, true dichotomy.
Huh?
Either condemn
It's already
Aisha
finished.
I know.
It got finished from the get-go.
or continue with the discussion.
Cringy, attention-seeking 16-year-old. Go get your attention from your dad and your mum at home. I'm not your dad, I'm not your mum. Go to your family, bro. Grow up, grow up. Come to me when you're mature.
Okay.
Come to me when you're ready.
Right, so maturity.
Come to me when you're ready.
So
Come to me when you're ready. Come to me when you're old and you're ready.
According to your
I'm
Sharia,
not going to debate you until you're
One
ready.
of the preconditions.
Who's winning, the Muslims or the Christians?
Is he running away from you again?
You're an adult. I can speak to you. He's a 16-year-old. I don't want to speak to a 16-year-old. Yeah.
SMILE2JANNAH, under the Sharia.
Just pointless.
I watch you a lot. Thank you very much for what you're doing.
Jazakallah.
Very good work.
Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah. Trying, bro. Trying. Alhamdulillah. How are you? Assalamu alaikum. You okay, yeah? It's a waste of time. It's a waste of time. Literature type, you know?
And more clowns are coming.
They want relevance. They want relevance. They're scared.
How old are you?
How old are you? He's a child, bro. Sorry? Yes, he's of course.
With all my family there. They've listened to you all the time. My brother, my son, my God.
Bro, can you move, please? You keep coming in my personal space. You keep coming in my personal space, bro.
I'm staying.
You're pushing me, bro.
I'm standing still.
Yeah, sorry, bro. He wants to take a picture.
Come debate him. Come debate him. Don't be a coward. Listen. So far he wants to debate you. So far he wants to debate you.
Salam. You're right, yeah? Alhamdulillah. Abdul Karim, you got water? Just bring the water, please.
Give me that.
What a joke.
Why is allowing Lego said?
Because very simply, the attributes are really distinct from his essence.
Where's Jazakallah, bro. Jazakallah. Where's Leah? Is she gone? The woman I was speaking to. Is that woman I was speaking to gone? Is she gone?
No, she's
Still there. Yeah, he's just gonna follow again, innit? This is all they can do.